Hi there, Justin with the Maine Greens again in the Portland Green Independent Committee. And I'd like to talk with you about how we conduct our meetings and how we communicate with each other, um, and this idea of how we can better get along. It's really important to how we can grow as a party, connect with others, and make it a more positive environment for us all to work in and get things done. So in talking about this, I'll talk about some community agreements that we recently adopted at the state level, with the Lavender Green Caucus being the lead on that, and Jake Kula and Reggie Dunton. And these community agreements are really important to remind us on how to interact with each other in our meetings. They're super important for our meetings to go smoothly. They help us build positive, constructive relationships with others. And it's really key to trust. And without trust, we really won't get very far as a party. So I'm going to read through our community agreements with you just to give you an idea of what they're about. And please, if you can think about these things as you're communicating with others, I think it'd be very helpful. Whether they're read or not, please try to live through these ideas. So in meetings and in our communications, let's speak with honesty and listen with humility. Next, we want to have one person speaking at a time, and we want to use a progressive stack system so people are allowed to have a say in the conversation and aren't shut out. Those of you familiar with our meetings are familiar with the stack process. It's great. The next thing is to be fully present and listen to what is being said. Next on the list is we want to build people up rather than tear each other down. Going along with that, the next thing is to invest in each other's growth. If we're encouraging growth in each other, it's just going to make us all better, and we're going to be stronger because of that. Next thing is two-part. If you speak a lot, step back and listen. And if you're shy about speaking, we encourage you to step up and share your thoughts. Really important to hear your thoughts. Next thing on the list is we need to use correct pronouns. It's so needed to be respectful of the other person that you're dealing with, or the other people in the meeting. Next on the list is to acknowledge that oppression exists, and we need to strive to give more voice to those experiencing oppression in our meetings. Next is to acknowledge and be mindful of inherent biases that we all carry with us. We really need to be honest with ourselves that we do have biases, and we should really try to not them influence the decisions we make or the communications we have, and it's really important to think about those biases. Next on the list is to value relationship building over being right. Sometimes it's always more important to maintain that good relationship, and it's not about scoring political points. Next is to assume good intentions of others, your colleagues. We're all in this together, and it doesn't help to assume that people are working against our common cause. And then lastly, we need to acknowledge that impact is far greater than intent. So we really need to be thoughtful about the words we're saying, how they impact others. So again, these are our community agreements now. They're very important to good, healthy meetings and to better communications. And let's also talk about when conflicts arise, which they will, we need to have very constructive dispute resolution process. And right now we're struggling to get that here in the Maine Greens, and we are working to build that through an ethics committee and again, a dispute resolution process where we can go through mediation. We can take people, if somebody has a complaint against somebody else, we need to address it very quickly and move it offline to a safe space where people can work out their differences, possibly, or go through mediation that they need to return to the space and be productive again. So it's really crucial that we seek these kind of positive, constructive ways to again, maintain safe spaces where we can do good work together. So thanks for letting me talk about, again, our community agreements, dispute resolution, and things like that. Thank you for your time. Hopefully you can think about these things as well, and I hope you have a great day.